Hey, everybody. Welcome to In Conversation with the Babz. I'm your host, Benny.
I'm your co-host, Bonnie.
And together we are the Babz.
Babs.
Welcome to our podcast. Today's episode will be doing my personal favorite segment called Decoding Celebrities. This is where
Yay!
this is where we just be discussing celebrities and kind of giving our personal thoughts, good or bad. And of course, we're going to do fact of the day with Bonnie. And I'm going to try and redeem myself with the words of wisdom this week with myself, Benny. So let's get this going. Who wants to go first with their celebrity name?
You can go first.
I'll go first. Okay, so my first one is Miley Cyrus. What? Do you? Yes.
I don't know. I don't have any beef with her.
No.
She's a sweetheart, but what are you? Well, like, what are your thoughts? And then
I don't know. I'm like really confused. And I
about
because she originally was like part of like what, not the Mickey Mouse Club or whatever, but like she was like, oh, what was the name of her show?
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana, thank you. And then all of a sudden she's just kind of flipped that switch from Hannah Montana to what it was just like a very drastic change. But I don't know. It's just weird because I don't know if it was more of a like a show, like just a hard transition, but I don't feel like it was authentic. I think she was like really, really, it was just too much and trying too hard. It just didn't seem like, it's like, okay, how did you go switch like from this sweet girl to like this hardcore person? It's like, it's just weird. To me, it was just like, I don't know if she's being her authentic self. I don't know. I just like, I just have a hard time.
But that's like every child star. They always, when they grow up, they always like the fucked up version because the industry kind of exploits them so much. Not, I'm saying in a physical way, but also in a mentally way. And you also have to remember that Hannah Montana, she was pretending to be like, that was a show. Sure. So anything she did was like for the show, for the little girls.
Yeah.
I think right now, whatever she is, that's the real her. Like she was always a wild child.
To a certain point, but I think right now she's being more of her authentic self than she was whenever she was doing that switch over from like Hannah Montana to,
I think she did a little extreme things
100%.
Because she wanted to like tell people like she wanted to get rid of that Hannah Montana personality.
Yeah.
And so that's why she was doing things a bit extreme when she like, you know, when she came when she did that duet thing with
Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
That was like, okay, I don't know.
The entire touring that she did after that, where she was like, just kissing people until she got a strep throat. She's like, maybe no more kissing on the show.
I just felt it was like just extreme, and it's like she was just trying to prove that she wasn't this person. But I think there would have been a better way of doing it than just going from this. Obviously, it's a show and everything, but from that to this, it just didn't really, for me, I just felt it was just like kind of fake. And it's like, okay, what you're trying to do is like, you don't have to sexualize yourself in that way to get your point proven. You know what I mean? It's just like,
she was really loved as Hannah Montana, but I think she was just so done because Hannah Montana, I think there was not a single tiny part of Miley Cyrus that was Hannah Montana. So she was like so sick and tired of being Hannah Montana. Like she was actually touring as Hannah Montana personality, right? So she just wanted to be herself, but I think she didn't know what she was as well because she was been pretending to be this person her entire life. So I think she was doing things a bit extreme, like maybe this is me, this is me, yes. And things got out of control, and she was like, I don't fucking care. But now she's learned from her mistakes. Like she still doesn't care what people say, but she's she's not being extreme.
I feel she's
like,
more true to herself right now than she was like during that phase. It's like, I just can't even watch her anymore because I don't believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like,
I think my heart kind of broke when she broke up with her
Liam,
boyfriend, husband. What was his
yeah,
name?
Liam
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
It was kind of sad. I
Yeah.
think they were, I don't know what happened, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was sad.
Yeah. I mean, they're young too, though. I mean,
yeah.
You know, when everything works out.
I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and she was on his show, and you know, listening to her, I just like I felt like she's like whenever, like now she's wherever she is, she's genuine, like that's her 100%, and it was really nice to see her and see her talk like about her life and what she does. And it just felt like, you know what, I just hope she had a very like crazy, I'm not saying sad, she had fun, right? But I just wish she gets someone who, you know, loves her to who she is. I think that's what's the only thing kind of missing, as she needs a partner who loves her for who she is and who she has been, like with all her controversies in the past.
Yeah, exactly. It just took a while. It's like, you know, I don't know. I just didn't really believe who she was trying to portray. But I think, like you said, right now, I think she's also matured quite a bit. Come into your own. And it's like, be more authentically yourself. And that is what she's doing at this moment. But for a while, it's like, oh my God, it's like, you can tell she was just trying way too hard. Way too hard. And I know, I mean, I'm not in her shoes, but I mean, I can imagine what she was going through as well. But just like being a normal human being, you obviously judge people to a certain degree. And it's just like, oh, you know, no. Not
just the pressure of like the fans, or it's just like, I think the media also criticizes them too harshly sometimes, which is.
I totally agree. You also got to remember the age of the person too, and
she was so young, man. She I think she showed up at some awards ceremony, and they were making comments about her. She got like a boob job, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, she was like, when you saw me, like I was a teenager, and now I'm like in my 20s.
Yeah.
Like they fucking grow. People like, you should grow up too. Like I saw, like she like, they grow, and I was like, yeah, they do. Like that's like, why would someone like but even like she was like 20 or something. I'm like, even when she's 25, they're gonna fucking grow. Like
but sometimes you don't think of it. You just look at them as like, oh my God. It's like, oh, there we go. But she's just like a kid growing into a young woman. It's like, come on.
Yeah. It's that's the thing. Like, it's so sad that media shows no mercy, and they sometimes just forget where to draw the line.
Yeah. Agreed. All right.
That's like every Disney or like a child star. Like they just hate their child like life, and
I totally get that. And you have to grow up too, and so does your audience as well, right? So I get that, but that was just my thoughts.
True. Yeah. Okay. Up next.
Oh, who do we got?
He thinks he's a celebrity, but he's not. But he's someone who's famous in the YouTube genre, I would say.
Okay.
So it is Austin McBroom.
Who
do you know who
the hell is that? let me Google.
No, I'll tell you who he is.
Okay.
He's a former basketball player, and he's the member. He's the founder, I would say, of Ace Family on YouTube. So, which is bizarre. So it was just him and his now wife, right? Just making YouTube videos. And now they have 3 children. And which is the funny part is, so they were Ace Family, so ACE, right? So A was Austin. C was Catherine, the wife. And then E, so they named their first daughter Ellie or
Okay.
LA. And then they had another daughter, so they named her Alaya. So now they had a son and they named him Steele. And the reason for doing is so that now they call themselves Aces. So ACEAS.
Okay.
And
Cute.
they're like the Aces family. I'm like, how much thinking went into like was this planned? Like, did he know this is gonna happen? Like, this is messed up. Anyways.
I gotta say it's kind of brilliant myself, but
he's a fraud, first of all.
Really?
He duped his followers with fake giveaways where he's like, I'm raising money and not providing prizes or giveaway as promised. And there was this one where he did this, we're gonna play basketball and whatever, whoever's gonna win or something. And he gave all the money that was raised later turned out to be his friend.
Of course. Wow.
And he has his own website where you have to pay like $20 a month to get like a membership. I don't even know what they put out there like that people want to watch. And on YouTube, he's making videos like, you fans are ungrateful. He said, you get free content and you don't appreciate it. I'm like, you're on YouTube. Like, YouTube's paying you. What, like,
dude, I get my free content from like TikTok and Instagram. I don't need to pay nobody.
He was in controversy. Like, there were certain videos where people made comments about, so he slapped, I think, his daughter's butt, and yeah, it was like inappropriate. And he always uses his kids as clickbait, like, in, you know how there will be like the picture on the YouTube that kind of and it's always like the kids are like, oh, our house got robbed, and the kids are sad. It's just like, I hate when people use kids. Like, I am against child, like, artists as well, I would say. I don't know if it's a mean thing to say, but I just don't like children be anywhere other than schools or playgrounds or parks. Like, you know what, that's where they belong, and you take them out of their environment and push them into anyway. You know what the bizarre thing is? That his wife, Catherine, she used to date Michael B. Jordan.
What? Really?
Yeah. Wow. And if you like, I mean, Google this guy. He's like nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't have to Google him. I know who he is.
No, I was saying the guy. Google the one you don't know about.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, damn, love seriously is blind. Like,
what was the name of the guy again?
Austin McBroom.
I was typing in Michael. I have Michael B. Jordan on my mind.
And now recently there have been like really so many rumors about him cheating on his wife.
Ugh.
Oh, the most controversial, like the most disgusting controversy that he had was that there were accusations of him like raping a woman.
Shut up.
And and there was a makeup artist, Cole Kerrigan. He accused him of raping his friend.
Wow.
Yeah. And honestly, like, something's wrong with this guy. He's just messed up. I don't know why people.
But why are people subscribing to him then? Like, why are you giving him money?
That just shows you there are so many fucking disgusting.
Like, that's $20 a month. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Exactly.
To give to somebody, like, yeah.
Yeah. But these are all messed up people that are following them. These are not fans. He's putting content with his children, you know, either playing or dancing in videos. I mean, there could be one or two people that are like, oh, that's cute. But there is a big majority of people that are just going, oh, yeah, kids dancing, the messed up ones, like
Ugh,
disgusting ones. That's why, like, that's the reason I do not like
no. Yeah.
children performing in
Because there's those creepos out there that are looking at it at a
exactly. And there's
different.
so many of them right now. Like
Yeah,
so
I
many
know.
fucked up minds out there.
Yeah,
It scares me. Like,
yeah,
and him using his children as clickbait is just like
yeah.
pisses the hell out of me.
Mm, that's just sick.
Yeah. But yeah, that's him, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
What's up, Ace family? Oh, I just do not understand the concept of someone recording, like they call it blogging. They record everything they do. Like, how stressful is their life that they have to make sure they are, first of all, they look okay to be on camera. Like me, I have like, anyways, don't talk about me. But how can they do? It's just so stressful and hectic. I just feel that you're just like characters. You don't have any personal relationship or personal life off camera. You're just like, I don't know what to do now. There's no one recording us.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You kind of, yeah.
it's just messed up.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever do that. Plus, my life is not that interesting.
Michael B. Jordan, she had him.
She should have kept him.
But there's also rumors that she was actually a high-class escort. I don't know how, like, I mean, even if she was, she had Michael B. Jordan. She degraded, man.
Dude, I'd be clawing my way back. Please. Oh my God.
You wouldn't get yourself into a situation where you have to claw back. You would be like, yeah, I'm good where I'm at. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't even let a man be in your like radar.
No.
Right?
Not even a little. Not even a little.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would have like all gay friends and gay staff. Like, that's safe with me and him. Like, I can't even say, oh, I'm just gonna have girls around me. Like, no. Then like, I know myself. I know how I look. So no girls around as well. It's just like gay staff everywhere. Hey girl. I'm like, hey girl.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah, that's him.
Interesting. Well, I started to Google him, and then you were talking about the child thing, and it's like, yeah, I don't think I need to give him another kick. I'm just gonna just stop right there. It's like, I don't need to know about this.
See, so you're in the right mind. Your morale is still okay, but there are people who, after all this, still like lurking around their videos, watching it, rewatching it, making them money.
Yeah.
And I don't see the point. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't see what. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. So you ready for my next person?
Yes, ma'am.
Drum roll. Tom Cruise. He is a guy with the Scientology. He married,
I know who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had a deja vu where I was like, didn't we talk about him?
Oh, hell no.
We did? Okay.
No, not him.
Okay. Yeah, that guy, I just hate him. I do like him.
I loved him. Whenever you watch like the Top Gun and everything, and he was married to Nicole Kidman, and then all that weird stuff came out. It's like, who the hell is this guy? You think it was like one person, and he totally changed into this, Scientology guy. It's like, what the hell is going on?
My brother is a huge fan of him.
Is he really?
Yeah. On his I think birthday, I took him the Mission Impossible, the latest one, whichever was released, that came out, and I I booked him and our like entire family. We booked tickets to that theater, where the seats move and
Yes,
stuff. I
yes.
don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
So I got him those tickets. He has never been like that happy. He was a child again. He was oh my God. So he's a super fan. And but just the Mission Impossible and Tom Cruise, because he does his own stunts and he just thinks he's an incredible actor, which I cannot deny. I like the Mission Impossible series as well. But as a person, I do not like him.
No, me neither.
So I do not like him from the days, you mentioned he dated Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
So he cheated on her, right?
Something like that. And then he married Katie Holmes.
So he cheated on her, and then Kidman's like broken. And then what was the girl's name? Katie, you said?
Yeah, Katie Holmes.
Yeah, so she got pregnant. And then he proposed, and then they got married, which is so bizarre. But I just saw him, and like something's wrong with this. Like I could just tell like something's wrong with him, and I just didn't get a good vibe, so I hated him.
Yeah.
And when all these Scientology thing came out, I'm like,
that really freaked me out. Like to hear all that stuff, and like she wanted to get out, like for the safety of her and her child. It's like, what is he putting her in? It's like, how dare he? He's supposed to protect them.
Even that, oh man, what's the girl's name who's always talking shit about the Scientology? She used to be in that cult.
Yeah.
She's J-Lo's friend, right? That girl.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of her name. Yeah. She was on
she was on Joe Rogan's podcast too, and the shit, man, the stuff she's talked. So I
love that woman because she talks her truth, and there's no filter, no nothing. Yeah, she actually had a TV program on TLC or something like that about the Scientology.
Yeah, and then they make them write reports and stuff, and then she's like, Tom Cruise is like the meanest person out there.
Leah Remini. Leah Remini is who was.
Yes. Sorry. Oh my God. I was looking her up too. I'm like, yes.
Sorry.
Oh my God. That girl is beautiful, first of all. And damn, she's funny.
I want to be her friend. That's
I know.
The vibes. It's like, can I be your friend? Because it would be so much fun.
You're just so cool.
I know. You're so cool. Oh.
Yeah, but man, Tom Cruise is messed up, man. So messed up. Ugh.
Like, what's the Scientology all about? Like, it just kind of scares me, the things that you kind of hear about. And it's like, it's like, it's just crazy.
Yeah. And so the Scientology, I don't know, like the guy who's like at top, his wife has been missing for years, and he says, oh, she lives in this secret place, but she hasn't been seen in a while. So Leah says that something's happened to her. But isn't it bizarre? Like there are stories out there like this, and there are evidences, and like the police and the government can ask, like, hey, where's your wife? But no one really does. So it really tells you how powerful this cult is.
Yeah. And that was a perfect word. It's a cult. It's not a religion. It's a
it's cult. Yeah.
They call it I'm sorry. That's a religion should be able to give you your freedom and everything. This here is just on a whole other level. They got so much to hide.
You have to document every day what you do, and they're like, she's like, oh, there is like, you go in and there's a person and they record everything, and you tell them whatever you did throughout the day, and you tell them what you were thinking. Like if you had a bad thought, you have to tell them, and it's all recorded, and they hold it against you. And once it's a cult. It's a fucking cult.
And that
it's just like you write a report. Like if I see you like drinking or doing something nasty, I write a report against you, and then they have a chat with you, like, hey, you were doing this, what happened? And then you spend X amount of time with some like person who like brainwashes you, like, yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that one was a weird one.
Yeah. Now every time I see him like smiling or laughing,
Oh,
I just see a devil
yeah,
behind that, and I'm just
same.
like, I just can't see look at you the same
No,
way unless you're in Mission Impossible.
Even then, I literally, it's like, I just don't watch his movies. I don't promote anything that he does. Like, it's just like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
You
Did you see
weirdo.
like there was this recent audio? I don't know if there's a video, but I just heard the audio where someone I think took off the mask or something, and he's like, "This is fucking disgusting. If you ever do that, blah, 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 blah." Like such a scripted, like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like, and he apparently all the members or like his staff are also Scientology members.
Of course they
so
would
he's
be.
surrounded by.
Yeah. Of course. That to me, yeah.
Yeah, that man. Ugh, something wrong with him.
Anyways. Yeah.
And the fact, like, back in the 90s, so many women was like, "Oh, Tom Cruise." Oh. I just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What was wrong with this generation?
Yeah. But nobody really knew.
Even
until
if
all came in.
It's just like, I think women just fall for the bad ones, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess so, right?
Yeah. The worse he is, the more we're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with that?
I don't know. It's like a radar or something.
Yeah. We're all the bad boys in.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
The radar goes ping right there.
Let's get our life fun.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times. So who's on your
up
list?
next?
I'm very interested. Hopefully I know this person.
I hope you do. Oh man. It's Vince McMahon.
From like the WWE?
Yes,
man. Where the hell did you get it? Oh.
So
okay.
My entire family is a huge WWF, the OG. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So we are a huge WWF fans. So my mom, you met her, right?
Oh yes.
Sweetest lady.
Dude, I would never guess that she is a WW.
Hurt a fly, but you turn on WWF and she's like, where's the table? Oh my God, someone give him a chair. Like, she's like, choke that brother. She's like, she loves WWF. So do I.
Amazing.
So does my brother. But Vince McMahon is a businessman and a professional wrestling promoter, to people who don't know. And the main reason I do not listen like this guy is because of his rivalry with my man, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, like, I don't drink, that way. Yeah. But if I'm on a ladder standing up there and there's another ladder right next to me, and then Stone Cold Steve Austin is on that ladder and someone's throwing beer cans at us, man, I'm gonna pop that can and be like, drink the last drop because it's been thrown at me by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh my God. I'm like, yes, sir, give it to me.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that man, it's just like, I just like hated him so much. But like back in the days, like I was young too. Like I just thought whatever he's doing on the camera, that's him. But turns out everything was staged, right?
Of course.
But he was always this evil boss, and then Stone Cold was always this rebellious wrestler, like, no, you can't do this under my watch. And he would always come, like, whoever was like being harassed or bullied, he would always show up to protect that person. I was like, yes, my man.
Yeah, I know. There's always a good guy and a bad guy in the wrestling.
Yeah. And like now when I read about him, like he really had this vision where he wanted WWF to like grow and all the drama that he's like, oh, I'm gonna divorce my wife, and he would disrespect women, right? So like he knew like the moment he did that he's gonna get a huge backlash, but he was so committed that, I'm gonna do it so that this like entertainment business that we have can actually grow. So like he knew that people are gonna hate him, but he was okay with it. That just shows the commitment he had towards the business.
It's like he's almost an actor, right? This is his personal persona, this is, but from what I am not an avid WWE or F or anything, but I do remember watching it here and there. And I know he always portrayed to be the bad guy, and he plays that really well, though. Like he plays that off so good.
Like whenever his music like would pop up, like no chance in hell, and the way he would walk up to that stage, like his entire body would like wiggling, like his walk used to be so funny, and like I would hate him like so much, like where's Stone Cold? I honestly hate Rock. Like everyone loves him. I mean, he's the sweetest person ever. But I freaking hate Rock because he used to have like a little bit of a beef with Stone Cold, and I was like, yeah, you cannot be him. Like, like.
So hey, does Steve Austin, does he still wrestle like to this day?
No, he's retired. He does his own podcast, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just hope someday we're featured. I just want to meet him so bad.
Yeah. And I probably should warn him.
If I ever, I'll be like, do you have a ladder lying around? Can you just go on top of that and just have like one beer, please? Like I don't drink, but I would do that for you.
The beer. Hi.
Man, like
throw this at her.
Oh my God. Like me and my brother and my mom were like literally cheering like on top of our lungs every time he'll go onto that corner of that ring and he would drink beer. I'd be like, what? Yes, come on, drink more beers. Like none of us drinks, but we were like, yay.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully someday that will happen.
Yeah. What an era. Like now I see the WWE shit. Loser.
Yeah, I don't watch that so much.
Yeah. I mean, it was all scripted back in the days too.
Oh, dude, of course.
It felt so good. Like the storyline and the wrestlers were so amazing. Had nice personality. Had a bit of a backstory, and it was just like,
yeah.
But now it's just like, I don't know.
It's just not the same.
Yeah, no, man. I have seen the original. How can I like WWE?
Is there still a WWF, or is it now it's WWE?
I think it was, it's like now WWE. And the WrestleMania, oh my God, we used to wait for those days. I was so much, oh my God. Those are the legend. Wait for it. Dairy days.
Oh, man. Yeah. Good old days.
Yuppers.
That's some really good people we had to decode today.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was
a good variety, people. A little singer, really. A little wrestling, a little actor, and YouTuber.
Yeah, we touched different genres today.
Yeah. That's cool because I didn't tell you who I was bringing to the table, and you'd never told me who you were bringing to the table. So that's awesome.
Yeah, thank God we didn't have the same person. Then I would be
my God. Well, to be honest, I had a couple backup just in case.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to save those for the next time.
Yeah, I knew Vince was the bizarre one. You would never pick him. And then Austin, I was sure you don't know him. But,
yeah. Good. Yeah, good call.
Yep.
Oh, man. All right. I am actually looking forward to your fact of the day this week, Bonnie. I don't know how you're going to top the last 2 weeks, but
so this week's fact of the day is that there is a company that turns dead bodies into.
What?
You don't even know what, and you're just excited. It's a very romantic thing, ma'am.
Okay. I'm ready.
So there is a company that turns dead bodies into an ocean reef.
What?
You know those weird things
Yeah.
at the bottom of the ocean? Yeah. So what they do, so they the cremated remains of the person, they mix it with the concrete, and they kind of make it look like a pearl.
Oh.
Like, so yeah, and you can write your personalized messages or whatever, and the pearl is encased in a reef ball that is dropped in the ocean, and it's environment friendly.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It provides new habitat for the fish and the sea life.
But it's not natural. That's the thing. And how many people would do it, and how much of the ocean would be used up of all these?
Dude, the Earth is like 90% or 95% whatever ocean. Yeah. So there's a lot of space. Let's fill it up.
I want to like it, but so there's something that's like, I don't know. I honestly, you know where I thought you were going? I thought because I've heard of this before where you can make jewelry.
Ew.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that?
Dude, I don't know. Not that I would. That'd be a little creepy. So if I pass away, I'll be giving you jewelry made of me.
This is my friend here, right here in the necklace.
And if you speak badly of me, it'll just like poke you or something, you know? Excuse me?
Yeah. She change around your neck and just choke you.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's what mine would do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting though. I get it. It's actually a good idea if it's like earth friendly and it doesn't do anything to the environment. But
yeah, and you can always swim back and just check up on them until there was a flood or something. Then they're just gone somewhere else. But
I wonder how much would that cost? Did you see that?
I don't.
Yeah, probably
stop
expensive.
asking follow-up questions.
So sorry.
You're like the annoying classmate that you just want to get by this freaking presentation and get the grade. You're making it complicated by asking questions.
I'm so sorry.
Go down. Thanks. Thanks, bestie.
I almost feel this like this is not intentional by any means, but it almost feels like it's like a payback from last week. From my segment.
Well, listen, the fact of the day was pretty good, okay?
Oh, no, I am not knocking that.
It was, yeah, so, like, yeah, okay. Stop it, okay? Just stop it.
I'll shut up now.
Let's hear what
it's kind of impossible, but...
Let's hear what your words of wisdom are for today. Like, let's see what you brought to this game today. Let's see. Let's hear what you have to say. Let's say. Tell me what you have.
I almost don't want to share it now. I'm slightly concerned. All right. My words of wisdom for today is no one can help everyone, but everyone can help someone.
What? You have to reread it. I'm sorry. I have to. It's too much following up.
Focus, woman. And no one can help everyone, but everyone can help someone. So not one person can help everybody, but one person can help someone.
Nice. But that one person doesn't want to help someone?
That's how it goes. You can't help everybody, but at least you can help one person. That's where it starts. One person.
Yeah. But see, people don't want to help nowadays. It's just so scary.
Yeah. I literally try and do little things, like even if it's like in the car, you let somebody in instead of being that douche that does not let anybody in. you
But
let people
see,
in. So like little things like that, and I'm just like,
that thing backfires. So I always like one car at a time. So like if
oh yeah,
there is a right, but this other car, this asshole, he tries to get into as well.
yeah,
And I'm just like, no,
no,
buddy, no. Now
that's
you
where,
look making me look like a bad person and not
yeah,
letting you in, but it has to be one car at a time.
yeah,
You have to wait for the
people,
other person.
their time is not as important. Like they think their time is more important than yours. And that's
Yeah.
I hate that. But if you're just like somebody wants to get in like any kind of normal, you know, situation, I try and let them in because some people are really rude where they speed up and don't let them in. It's like, really? Why? Why do you have to be so mean?
Yeah. And
You
sometimes
know?
I don't think people think like whenever like I see a car who's not like speeding or going a bit slow, you know how you see some people like, going a bit slow, or you're like,
Yeah.
oh, you can actually go fast, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I always try to put an example, like a reasoning, I would say. I always go like, oh, maybe this person has a birthday cake in the car and they cannot drive that because they're scared the cake's gonna fall.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I never even thought of that. That's actually a good point.
Actually, it happened with me. We had this giant cake in my car, and I was taking it. I think it was when we had the sister-in-law's baby shower, I think. And I was scared to like it's gonna, I'm gonna drive, or there's gonna be like
Yeah.
a something.
Sudden stop or something.
And yeah, so I was like driving, like I think around like a bit, I'm like not too fast, but not too slow, but like a regular. But I was on the right lane, so I wasn't like letting anyone like not like I wasn't stopping traffic or whatever.
Yeah.
But then people were like really getting mad. But I'm like, I have a fucking cake. How do I explain to you? There's a reason why I'm going slow. Like, I have this giant cake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I always think, like, I don't know. I always assume it's like maybe they're not sure of themselves or whatever.
Yeah, that happened too. Like you go into a new area, like you're looking for your friend's house. It's like houses 247. So you're just driving slow, just reading which one is
Yeah.
247. Like that can happen
Yeah.
too.
Exactly. I think
Yeah,
people need a lot more patience these days. Because like
exactly.
it's like I feel it's like if every single one of these are assholes, it's like what's wrong with the world? Like, are these people really assholes outside of driving? Like, you don't have to be. Like, you're creating this environment of
Yeah,
everybody being mean and aggressive. It's like,
yeah.
man, it's like there's so many bullies on the road. It's unbelievable.
I also don't like the over smart people. Like, so I was like backing out of a parking lot,
Hmm.
right? And there was like a car, like cars were on both sides. So when I like backed up, so when I backed up, there probably was like little space between me and the car, like that was left on the left.
Yeah.
But I still took it out, and I was on my like getting on my way. And I was as I was, this girl, she looks at me and she goes, "There was like this much space," and I was like, "Why the fuck do you care?
It's like
Like
I
it
didn't
wasn't
hit
your
you.
car." It wasn't your car. And if I did hit it, it was like between me and that car driver's. Why the fuck do you care? Why did
That
you
means you're a
approach
good
me?
driver. And
Like, why
why
the fuck did you approach me to tell me that? Like, I don't give a shit.
yeah,
That's why I did that. I knew that I could pull out.
yeah. People need to mind their business. It's like, come on. It's like,
Or like,
but the thing is, she doesn't know how that will impact you. That you
yeah.
could be so upset about that for like 1 or 2 days afterwards, just because like
I am
somebody
still
took
upset
time.
when she
I
approached me.
know.
She got to me and she's like, and I was like, yeah. And she goes, there was like this much space between you and that car. And I was like, okay.
She's like,
Like, what am I supposed to do with that
just say,
information?
I know. I know my
Or like,
vehicle. I know how much space.
I was at the red light, and this guy next to me, like he was probably speeding. So when he stopped, he was a little bit in that section where the pedestrian
Yeah.
were crossing. And this boy, as he's crossing the road, he looks at him and he gives him like a slow clap. And I'm like,
Oh,
dude, he fucking
why?
stopped. He didn't run you over. Like, just
Oh,
fucking cross the road. I just
oh,
hate over smart people like that, man. Just like,
yeah.
oh. Give my 2 cents to you. Like, I don't have a car and I don't
Yeah.
drive, but I'm gonna mock you.
Yeah. It's just like mind your business. It's like why?
Yeah, like it's a machinery. Like sometimes, yeah, some people do that on purpose, but sometimes it's legitimate. Like it happens. Like dude, stop. That dude stopped. He tried and he stopped. Like just fucking cross the road. Like
please be nice. Be patient. Jesus.
Yeah.
So tired
or
of
I
it.
see that video where they stop in that same section where the pedestrians can cross, and this girl, she like walks over their bonnet because they were in that section.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, and I was like, do you know how much that chip on his bonnet is gonna cost, you fucking psycho lady? Wait, why would this? Yeah, some people are just fucking annoying.
Yeah. I really wish people would be nice.
Yeah, these are the people who are actually mean, and they think we're the righteous one. We're the one with the sense. Like, oh.
Yeah. They're kind of living in a little narrow tunnel and not seeing the whole picture, only seeing, what they want to see and then get upset. It's like, why do you have to get upset about things?
Because I don't have a car, so I'm upset. Like, you're driving a car. I don't know. Fucking get a life.
And I know maybe they're going through stuff, but it's like, why do you have to be mean to people then?
Yeah, now you've ruined the day for the other person.
Yeah, and obviously you too, because you've seen it. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, and you still remember it.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Yeah, patience, people, patience.
Yeah.
My God. Anyways,
oh, that was it. Good episode. We had quite a few beer popping moments. But that's a wrap. That's episode 8, man.
Oh my God. It's amazing.
So exciting. I love it. I love our little session where we record our podcast.
Me too.
Pre-recording chats and post-recording chats are the best.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah. So if you were listening, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and please follow us on Instagram, the OG Babz, and we're on YouTube, In Conversation with Babz, and we are on all podcast streaming channels, so Spotify, iHeartRadio, so you can just find us In Conversation with the Babz. Please follow us and like and comment on our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. I hope you join us on many more upcoming episodes. We're really excited for the content that is coming up next. But yeah, that's all from us. Until next Tuesday, lots of love. Bye.
Bye.